Writing is not what you think it is. It is not just about writing words. We all can write words, but we all are not writers. Writing is thinking in its purest form. It means you need to become a great thinker to become a great writer. Jordan Peterson said, writing is not just a matter of putting words on paper. It is a matter of thinking things through and clarifying your thoughts. Writing is thinking, and when you write, you make your thoughts clearer and more structured. Good writing makes you a better thinker, which helps you to act effectively in life, become articulate, generate world-changing ideas, heal with your past, understand the present, and design your future. There is too much noise on social media. When you open Instagram or Twitter, you are overwhelmed with the same information. Every other creator is almost saying the same thing. Why? Because they are not a good thinker. They don't think about the problem. They don't question the conventional wisdom. Naval Ravikant said, clear writing and clear speaking are simply the outcome of clear thinking. If you can think clearly, speak articulately, and write persuasively, you possess the tools to shape your destiny and influence the world around you. I was like living in a storm, unpredictable and chaotic. I would sit in my room and ask myself questions like, what is sadness? What it means to be happy? Why people around me are like this? I started finding my answers in books, videos, and my school teachers. Now when I look back, I find that I started practicing to think when I was a kid because there was something that bothered me a lot. And I asked the right questions. I didn't know that I was reading about human nature and have started observing people around me to find my answers. The point I want to drive home is good questions lead to better thinking. The power of good questions. But about what you should ask questions. Anything that bothers you. Asking the right question is the first step. Suppose you want to know how to become a better thinker. The right questions can be, do you think about the things around you? Do you sit quietly and think about your life? Do you think what's wrong in this world? Do you think about what bothers you? You may have a hard time answering these questions, but you will see that you have started thinking in order to find your answers. My favorite question that I want everyone to answer is, what do you believe in that others don't? Asking the right questions forces you to think. How can you improve your ability to think? The answer is become no one. Drop all your beliefs, biases, ideas, and philosophies. Now take on the personas of different characters. For example, you want to write about the college education system. There can be different characters, like one argues that colleges are useful, one believes that colleges are scam, one contends that college education needs a complete overhaul to meet modern technological and economic demands. One emphasizing the practical skills and experiences gained from college. One compares the college education system across different countries and examines its global impact. One sharing personal stories and experiences about the transformative power of college education. There can be more characters. Have debate between your characters. Great debates give birth to great ideas. You will have a clear idea which is an outcome of clear thinking. This is just one activity that you can do to improve your thinking. Reflective and reflexive thinking. Your thinking is reflexive. Reflexive thinking is based on your past experiences, information fed by society, and all the correct or incorrect beliefs you have been carrying with yourself. For example, when someone makes a political statement you disagree with, you might instantly argue back based on your existing beliefs without really thinking about what they said. Reflective thinking. Thinking that involves pausing and considering why we think a certain way and whether there is a different way to think. It involves pausing to think about why you feel or think in a certain way. Example, If someone makes a political statement, instead of reacting right away, you think about why you believe that. Consider the evidence and maybe even change your perspective. Reflexive thinking is when you use pre-existing mental models to evaluate information. Reflective thinking is when you recognize your biases and pre-existing beliefs and try different unique perspectives to evaluate the information. Why reflective thinking is important? Reflective thinking helps us break free from automatic responses and consider new possibilities. It encourages fresh thinking and can lead to better understanding and solutions. Here's a simple story to illustrate this. Two friends, Jack and Cole, always argued about politics. Whenever a topic like climate change came up, they immediately started arguing. Each defends their pre-existing beliefs without really listening to each other. Reflexive thinking. One day, they decided to try something different. When Jack mentioned climate change, Cole paused before responding. He asked Jack why he believed what he did, and Jack explained his reasons. Cole then shared his thought. They both listened and reflected on each other's point of view. This conversation was different. Instead of arguing, they started understanding each other better. They still had different opinions, but by thinking reflectively, they could discuss more calmly and find common ground. What happens when you become a reflective thinker? Receiving information. You are presented with new information or an idea. Awareness of the mental model. You become aware of the lens or the mental model you are using to evaluate the information. This means recognizing your biases and pre-existing beliefs, pausing and considering. Before reacting, you always pause and think about whether your current mental model is the best way to understand this new information. You ask yourself questions, stay curious, and consider different perspectives. Why most people don't actually think? Most people engage in back and forth argument, where they are just waiting for their turn to speak rather than truly listening. This is like playing a game of I am right and you are wrong. Real thinking involves listening, reflecting, and considering new viewpoints rather than just defending your own. Now, before going ahead, I want to make two requests to you. Number one, please share this video with someone you might think that this is useful. And other than this, please subscribe to my channel and then we will learn step-by-step framework for developing strategic and reflective thinking. Step number one, to cultivate your strategic and reflective thinking abilities. Understand your current mental models. Reflect on how you currently think and make decisions. 1.2, this is the part of step 1, okay? 1.2, recognize reflexive responses. Notice when you react automatically based on your past experiences. Pause and reflect on why you responded that way. Step number 2, embrace curiosity. 2.1, ask questions. Cultivate a habit of asking open-ended questions. Examples, why do we do it this way? What would need to be true for this to work? 2.2, seek diverse perspectives. Engage with people who have different viewpoints. Read and learn about various fields and industries. Step 3, pause and reflect. 3.1, take a step back. Before reacting, take a moment to pause. Reflect on to the situation and your initial thoughts. 3.2, consider multiple angles. Think about the problem or idea from different perspectives. Ask yourself how someone else might view the situation. Step number 4, develop new mental models. 4.1, challenge existing assumptions. Question the validity of your current assumptions. Consider how new information or trends might change these assumptions. 4.2, create hypothetical scenarios. Imagine different future scenarios and outcomes. Think about what would need to change for these scenarios to become reality. Step 5, Apply reflective thinking to decision making. 5.1. Analyze potential outcomes. Evaluate potential outcomes of different decisions. Consider both short-term and long-term impacts. 5.2. Balance data with intuitions. Use data and evidence to inform your decisions. And also, trust your intuition and creative insights. Step number 6. Foster a learning mindset. Embrace failure as learning. View mistakes and failures as opportunities to learn. Reflect on what went wrong and how you can improve. 6.2. Stay updated and informed. Continuously seek new knowledge and skills. Stay informed about trends and changes in your field. Step number 7. Implement and iterate. Take action. Implement your reflective and strategic thinking in real-world situations. Make decisions based on your new insights and mental model. 7.2. Reflect on results. After implementing decisions, reflect on the outcomes. Consider what worked, what didn't, and why. Iterate and improve. Use your reflections to refine your thinking process. Continuously improve and adapt your strategies. This complete video consists of various viewpoints and various strategies and different activities to become a better thinker, and which will make you a better writer. When I started learning this, I found it overwhelming. Even if you have the step-by-step framework, you may be feeling that, okay, I have it, but I don't know how to follow it. And I get it, because when I was doing it, I felt the same way. So in this video, for you guys, I have created one gamified worksheet. What it means? It means there are levels, there are tasks where you have to just fill it, do it. It may even take you some months. I don't advise that please take months. You can do it in 30 days. But please start doing it, because that will make you a better thinker. And becoming a better thinker is not a destination. It is an ongoing journey that you will keep becoming better and better at it. But now, after watching this video, I am assuming that you have now become aware that if you want to become a writer, you need to become a great thinker. And this video is enough for you to make a better thinker. And the worksheet I am giving you, please fill it. If you fill it and complete it and send back to me, I will see it and review it. And if I like your work, which I know I will, then we will organize a call where we will review your writing process, your content strategy. And I would love to help you all. So the link is in description. Go click on the link. I don't need your email. Just go on the Google Doc, make a copy of it and start filling. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please rewatch the video if you didn't understand anything. Please ask question in the comment section. Please share this video and please subscribe. I'm trying my best to stay consistent on this channel, and I need your support to grow. I need people so that we can create great communities and learn. Thank you so much.